众朋友您好，欢迎收看全球趋势新闻，帮你挖掘好新闻，我是 Bonnie。秘鲁的库斯科有一处峭壁，上面有建商盖了3个完全透明的胶囊旅馆，专供胆子很大又很喜欢挑战自我的旅客。不过呢，车子居然到不了这间旅馆，想要住在那里呢，就得要自己先爬上山壁。是不是真的很刺激呢？带您来看。空中小屋坐落在库斯科的神圣谷山壁上，距离地面122公尺。目前共有3个小屋。
We're gonna give you a tour. You can climb down right here. We're not on a rock, we're hanging by cables.
Bathroom with the best view.
I can't believe we slept in that.
由于空中小屋的墙壁透明，所以住在这里可以欣赏神圣谷惊人的美景。无论是白天或者是晚上，景色都相当吸引人。不过呢，要住在空中小屋，住客们必须先经过一段考验。
All right, guys, this is what we're gonna climb. Look, we start right here, all the way up. There are the pods.
虽然这一切看起来都非常刺激又好玩，但是对于有惧高症的人来说，可能会双脚发软，感到十分煎熬。美国 Georgia 亚特兰大16号发生了连续的枪击案，一名21岁的白人枪手2个小时之内就在当地的3家 SPA 按摩馆开枪，夺走了8条人命，其中呢包含6名的亚裔。在亚特兰大的按摩馆大多都是由华人经营，近期呢针对亚裔族群的仇恨犯罪增加，警方目前还在调查嫌犯的作案动机。不过呢，这一起事件也掀起了亚裔的恐慌，许多的专家和抗议的民众都表示，8名死者当中亚裔就有6个人，这绝对不可能是巧合。
3月16号，21岁的白人枪手亚伦·朗恩在亚特兰大近郊连续袭击3家主打东方 SPA 的按摩店，6名亚裔女性不幸身亡。尽管他被捕后否认针对亚裔，但这起案件还是引发亚裔社群的愤慨和恐慌。
It's important for us to be there wherever there is an opportunity to speak against hate, speak against violence.
Because my mom was one of the victims of the hate crime. 2 months ago in Empress on Broadway of Winnie Avenue, she randomly got attacked. She left a scar on her cheek. The scar on my heel, but the scar on her heart, on her mentality is not.
And it goes to the root of the problem, is systemic racism. And if we don't start to acknowledge it, I mean, if we deny that they exist, then there's nothing to talk about.
许多亚裔演员也纷纷发声，标注 #停止仇恨亚裔。球星林书豪也呼吁亚裔家庭应该坚强，改变现状。在美国，尤其是亚裔的女性族群，一直被视为好欺负的对象，深受厌女情节和种族刻板印象的双重困扰。
I grew up Asian American in New York, and I was always accustomed to a certain level of bullying, of racism, but it took a form of mockery, of invisibility, of disdain, but that has metastasized into something far darker. That anti-Asian racism is deadly, it's real, it is growing stronger and more powerful, and we call on people of every community to come together and say that Asian Americans are human beings. Asian Americans are just as American as everyone else.
It speaks to a larger issue, which is the issue of violence in our country and what we must do to never tolerate it and to always speak out against it. But I do want to say to our Asian American community that we stand with you and understand how this has frightened and shocked and outraged all people, but knowing the increasing level of hate crime against our Asian American brothers and sisters, we also want to speak out in solidarity with them and acknowledge that none of us should ever be silent in the face of any form of hate.
根据统计，从2020年3月到今年2月底，就已经发生至少3795件针对亚裔的攻击事件，而今年短短2个月就超过500起。亚裔美国人长期处在认同复杂的焦虑，如今美中关系持续恶化下，让人担忧反华仇亚的情绪持续加剧。
东非国家坦桑尼亚总统马古富利在2月27号之后就没有公开露面，这引来了许多猜测，怀疑他感染新冠肺炎。坊间对他的健康状况呢，早就是谣言四起。如今呢，坦桑尼亚的副总统哈山17号在国家电视台上面宣布，总统已经逝世，享受61岁。
Mheshimiwa Rais tutamkumbuka na kumwenzi kwa vitu vingi sana alivyovifanya, na kwa kweli tumebahatika kupata rais ambaye alikuwa akiamua jambo lake anaamua kweli, na tunaomba kwamba hata kwa rais atakaye kuja tunataka avae viatu kama vya Rais John Pombe Joseph Magufuli。
马古富利是非洲最早的新冠病毒怀疑论者，呼吁大众以祈祷或者是草药增气疗法来对抗病毒，并且曾经谴责防疫方法，还指出疫苗是西方的阴谋。马古富利在2015年当上总统，在2020年10月的大选中再次取得连任，开始了他第2个5年的任期。而随着马古富利的逝世，61岁的副总统哈山将会履行剩下的总统任期还有职务。全球新冠肺炎的确诊数目前已经超过了1.22亿人，死亡人数也超过了270万人。如今呢，各国的疫情状况渐渐的好转。截至今年3月18号，全球已经有超过4亿个人接种了疫苗。而也在同一天呢，美国宣布开始运送疫苗给中南美洲的国家。而在欧洲一度引起安全忧虑的英国疫苗 AZ 疫苗，在世卫 WHO 和欧洲药品管理局 EMA 的评估之后，还是以疫苗安全而且接种利大于弊为理由，鼓励各国继续施打。
This is a safe and effective vaccine. Its benefits in protecting people from COVID-19 with the associated risks of death and hospitalization outweigh the possible risks.
3月18号，欧洲药品管理局 EMA 和世界卫生组织 WHO 分别发布声明，曾经引起安全考量的 AZ 疫苗仍然安全有效，鼓励各国继续施打。目前，比利时、德国与意大利等国家陆续恢复 AZ 疫苗的施打。英国首相强生也表示会接种。
Comunque, qualsiasi medicinale ha una percentuale di rischio. Questo, come tutti i medicinali, ha una percentuale di rischio. Incrociamo le dita. Per cui sì, lo farò senz'altro. Se fa AstraZeneca, faccio l'AstraZeneca.
We go after what the COVID risk association in Belgium is doing. We follow all the instructions here in Belgium.
So the Oxford jab is safe and the Pfizer jab is safe. The thing that isn't safe is catching COVID, which is why it's so important that we all get our jabs as soon as our turn comes. And as it happens, I'm getting mine tomorrow, and the centre where I'm getting jabbed is currently using the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine for those receiving their first dose, and that is the one I'll be having.
英国研发的 AZ 疫苗先前被各国陆续暂停施打，原因是在施打后出现了副作用，在欧洲至少有30个人在接种之后出现血栓问题。不过目前各国医疗团队尚未发现任何疫苗引起血栓的证据。现在全球有超过4亿人接种疫苗，其中瑞辉跟 AZ 疫苗最普及，有至少70个国家采买施打。而有最多接种人数的美国，已经有1.13亿人完成施打。最新通过的疫苗还有嬌生疫苗，只需要打1剂就能对抗变种病毒。
As we await FDA approval here in the U.S., many countries, as you know, have already requested, have already approved AstraZeneca and also have requested our doses from the United States. That includes Canada and Mexico, but is certainly not limited to Canada and Mexico. And balancing the need to let the approval process play out of the AstraZeneca vaccine as it's taking place in the U.S. with the importance of helping stop the spread in other countries. We are assessing how we can loan doses. That is our aim. It's not fully finalized yet, but that is our aim and what we're working toward to Canada and Mexico. This is a complex process, and our team is working with the companies to move it forward. And I want to, on your question about the number of doses, there have been a range of reports about the number of doses. I can confirm that we have 7 million releasable doses available of AstraZeneca, and as noted in Jeff's scooplet, which I'm just going to keep calling it, 2.5 million of those we are working to finalize plans to lend those to Mexico, and 1.5 million to Canada.
18号，美国也宣布，近日将输送 AZ 疫苗给墨西哥跟加拿大，并强调疫苗的输送旨在抑制全球疫情，否认疫苗当交涉筹码，要墨西哥代替美国解决边境移民问题。目前，美国 AZ 疫苗的检验还在进行中，不过若是顺利，预计在4月可以批准紧急使用，继续加速美国疫情的控制。
美国和俄罗斯是两个领土广大的大国，从地图上看起来，国土的距离好像很远，但是事实上呢，这两国其实当中的2座小岛相隔竟然只有几公里，简直就是邻居。而更有趣的是啊，这2座距离相近的小岛居然有21个小时的时差。带您来看，这2座小岛位于太平洋北部的白令海峡，分别是隶属于俄罗斯的大戴奥米德岛和隶属于美国阿拉斯加的小戴奥米德岛。
On Little Diomede, the American one, is a town called Diomede. Only 118 people live there, so it's not enormous.
美国的小戴奥米德岛面积比较小，它是美国阿拉斯加州最西边的岛屿，目前是有人居住的。而俄罗斯的大戴奥米德岛面积比较大，它是俄罗斯领土的极东点，有气象站，但是没有人长久居住在这里。
Two lines run between these islands, the US-Russia border and the international date line. That means that not only are these two islands 2 miles apart in 2 different countries, but also that they are 21 hours apart in time.
因为俄罗斯大戴奥米德岛的时间比小戴奥米德岛早21个小时，所以前者被称作是明日岛，而后者被称为是昨日岛。在冬天的时候，两岛之间开放的水域浮冰，有时候会形成冰桥，连接美俄两国。即使是如此，法令不允许人们从这一岛跨国走到另外一座岛。不过，它们的存在还是让人觉得十分的有趣。历史上的今天要带您回到1906年的3月19号，这一天呢是在2次大战当中负责执行犹太大屠杀的纳粹军官阿道夫·艾希曼的生日。他出生在德国的索林根。艾希曼在1932年26岁的时候加入纳粹党。2年之后，开始管理犹太人的集中营。2次大战期间，他主要负责跟各地的犹太领袖合作，抓捕并且运送犹太人到集中营。战争结束之后，他逃亡到了阿根廷，却在1960年遭到了以色列的特务绑架，带回以色列进行审判。艾希曼在以色列的审判在当时成了全球的焦点，更是让政治哲学家汉娜·厄兰点出了平庸的邪恶这一词，专指像他这样单纯服从权威、放弃思考善恶对错的行为。1961年12月15号，以色列法院判处艾希曼死刑，在隔年的5月31号行刑。感谢您今天的加入，以上是我们为您整理出来的国际新闻。喜欢我们的朋友记得要订阅我们，同时要开启订阅小铃铛，让我们继续帮你挖掘好新闻。我们下次见，拜拜。